right, y'all. My name's Jacob. You're at Twin City Firewood. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to be cutting up some larger stuff. It don't look very big in the video, but it's sizable. That one's pretty big. That's a stump. I'm going to start off with my 592. It's been growling. It's been showing its teeth at this big wood, so I'm going to turn it loose on this stuff. I got some smaller stuff there in the background. I'll probably use my 562 on that. It's not very big. I got it on the log deck me and my little boy made, and I like cutting on it. It makes the job a lot easier. Here's some trunks of this red oak that old Pumpkin cut here recently, and it's knotty, crotchy stuff. Let me get you over here where you can see. Some of that I won't even fool with. I got a super splitter. Any of y'all been watching, you know I use a super splitter, kinetic splitter that it will split crotches and wedges, but I don't like to fool with some of it if it's pretty nasty. And then I've got an inverted log splitter goes on my Coyote tractor, and the hydraulics aren't just super powerful. It'll do straight wood no problem, especially oak, but you kind of got to be like Kenny Rogers with the super splitter and the setup that I got. You got to know when to hold them, you got to know when to fold them, and a lot of times I get it wrong. I just spend unnecessary time on the nasty stuff, but I'm getting better at it. I have no trouble getting wood. I don't know if you can see that. It's time that I don't have a lot of, so I'd rather waste a little wood than waste time. Y'all stick with me. We'll see what happens. Appreciate y'all coming. Well, it's almost dark 30. I got most of the fat trimmed off. Some of those nasty stuff, like I said, I won't fool with them. I'll throw them in there's a gnarly one right there. I won't even mess with that. And I'll probably noodle some of those big ones just one time in half. I like ripping them in half. I don't really much like doing quarters and anything more than that when I got that inverted splitter, of course, you know. But I'll rip some of these in half. It'll make life a little easier. Y'all stick with me. Thank you for being here. All right, y'all. I got this wood cut up. Been using the 592 for the whole deal. And these bigger rounds, I ripped them in half. I didn't fool with quarters or nothing. I just ripped them in half. At 592, it got dull on me a little bit, slowed me down. I sharpened it once, but I actually need to sharpen it again. Just must have been some dirt in the crevices in some places. But anyways, I'm just ripping it in half. I think it will be worth the effort, because if any of y'all been watching, I got this inverted log splitter. I got it hooked up to the front of my Coyote tractor on the third function, and it works pretty good. But some of these rounds were had some crotches and some pretty gnarly pieces. I chunked a few of them in my trash tote there, and I won't fool with them. But I do think cutting them in half and getting it on that straight angle like that will help me come in there with my inverted log splitter and just make it into sizable rounds where I can pick it up and put it on the super splitter. I've never done it like this before, but it just makes sense that it would work. We'll see. Probably be a separate video on the splitting, just because I don't want a video to get too long and boring, you know. It may be boring anyway, but I can keep it from being long. Tree with an axe. That was my best tree too. My great granddaddy planted that tree.
Why just a little?
Let me see them teeth. Snaggletooth. What y'all think? Push it down. Dang, boy. That ain't big enough for firewood. I don't know why I let you chop it down.
Alright.
You're going to have to chop the stump off too.
Seriously?
Yeah. Lumberjack. I'm going to work on this little stuff here. I grabbed some 562. I got it growling, warming up. It's showing its teeth, but it don't growl near as mean as that 592. And this little Husqvarna 562 feels like a baby saw after using the 592. Not that the 592 weighs freaking 100 pounds or nothing, but it just, in comparison, this is so much lighter. All right then, y'all go with me. Well, it's done got dark on me. I got my nighttime safety glasses on we use at work. I'll use them like this just because I don't like cutting even with the light on, the shadows. It's hard for me to see the end of my bar sometimes. So anyways, it's 6 o'clock on a Friday night. It's dark. My wife's home. My kids is home. I'm going to go home. I can finish this another time. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for staying with me. Well, I got it cut up. I didn't get the video camera out for it, but I just wanted to show y'all that I did get my choring done. I don't much like some of these little pieces. That's okay there, but like that little piece, right, get there. I tell you what, that's trickier than you think. Looking in the camera and pointing. Todd's over there. Todd's outside again. He's pretty slick at it. I got some work to do. There's my, yeah, that I'm getting better. That worked out pretty good. My boy's over there playing. That's some of them bigger rounds I ripped in half. And here's some of those little small limbs I was talking about. I don't much like those little limb woods. Probably because I don't have a very good setup for it. But this little log table we built, it works great for rolling the logs to me. And those notches I got on the end, they'll hold it in place. But you know, if they're much smaller than those right there, I just don't like. I don't like to pick them up and fool around with them. I don't like how they roll around when you're cutting them and all that. But I'll quit complaining now. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna show y'all what we got done. Got the boys over here playing. They're playing in the noodles that I ripped up over there, and I'm just glad they're not complaining or nothing. It's not a very nice day today. It's been sprinkling rain on us. The sun ain't out, but at least it ain't storming or raining. Storm come through last night and thundered and lightning carried on pretty good, but I got to stay home. I didn't have to go to work, no power outages, and so I'm grateful for that. I think that's a blessing there. Thank y'all for coming. I hope you be back. Y'all be a blessing to somebody if you can, and I hope that y'all are blessed. See y'all.